All right, so I'm going to go over some of the problems here from 1.01. And this first one says to simplify the following expression. And so that means we're going to combine like terms. And the terms that are alike, A and A, positive 2C, negative C, negative 5B, negative B. So the A and the A, remember if there's no coefficient in front, then it's just a 1A. So that's 1A plus 1A is equal to 2A. And in the one that you answered, you got that part correct. The B's, negative 5B and negative 1B, that's going to be a negative 6B right here. And again, in the one that you answered, you got that correct. The last one is the positive 2C and the negative C. And you answered that positive 2C, but since that's a negative 1C combined with a positive 2C, it's actually going to be the positive 1C. And so that is the first one. The second one that you missed is right here. Find the value of the expression when A equals 2 and B equals 7. So I'm going to highlight here A equals 2, and I'm going to replace that A with 2. B equals 7, replace this B with 7. So what I'm going to have is 4 times A, which is 2, to the 4th power, minus 2 times B, which is 7, squared, plus 40. Now we use PEMDAS in order to simplify this from this point forward. Parentheses, there's nothing to do inside parentheses. Exponents, we do have this 2 to the 4th power. 2 to the 4th power is 16. And we also have this 7 squared. 7 squared is 49 plus 40. So you could have done those one step at a time, left this the same in the next step, or you can do them at the same time. When you're doing exponents like that, it's okay to do them at the same time. Similarly with this next step, multiplication and division. So there are no parentheses, there are no exponents, so we do multiplication and division from left to right. We need to do this one first. 4 times 16 is 64. Minus, we can actually do this one at the same time. 2 times 49, that's 98. And we still have plus 40. Now, parentheses are done, exponents are done, multiplication and division is done. We just have addition and subtraction from left to right, so we do this one first. 64 minus 98 is going to be a negative 34. And you can absolutely use a calculator, please do. And then, oh my goodness, I did something severely wrong here. What did I do? Oh, this is 40. There we go. All right. Negative 34 plus 40 is a positive 6. And that is how that one goes. All right. 7, simplify. So again, we're going to combine like terms. And we have this positive 3x squared. There's nothing to combine it with. And all of these have a positive 3x squared. So I'm going to highlight the correct one here. You didn't even answer this one. I'm not sure what happened there. Positive 2x combined with negative 14x. That's going to be a negative 12x. And lastly, negative 6y combined with a positive 7y is a positive 1y right there. Joseph borrowed a book from a library. The library charged a fixed rental for the book and a late fee for every day the book was overdue. The expression below shows the charges Joseph paid for the book when he returned it X days after the due date. So we can automatically say that the X here is the number of days the book was late. So the number of days after the due date. Then it's 2 plus 0.25x. What does the coefficient of the expression represent? So the question here, what does the coefficient of the expression represent, is talking about this 0.25, positive 0.25 there. And it's so one thing we know is that when it's a fixed rental, fixed says we're going to add something. So that's this part right here. So the fixed rental was the 2. And the late fee for every day the book was overdue is the fee of that they're talking about there, the fixed rental for the book. That's what you answered. But the fixed rental you're not multiplying anything. For every day that the book was overdue, however many days it's overdue, you have to multiply that by the charge for each of the days it is overdue. So 25 cents per day is a way of looking at that. And that's what that one is. All right, this is the last one right here. Jonah earned $5 more than half of Karen's salary, K. Which of the following expressions represents Jonah's earnings? So Karen's salary, K, half of that. Half of Karen's salary, K. So we can say that's K divided by 2, because that would be half of Karen's salary. Another way of saying that is 1/2 times K. We can say it either way. Either one works fine. Jonah earned 5 more than. So the more than tells me that Jonah had this amount plus 5. And we can see that it is right there. Oh, let me see something. I should have just said plus, and the amount that it was more than was 5, and so this would be plus 5. So strictly speaking, the more than tells me plus, and the amount that we're adding is right there. So this is our answer. All right, well, I hope that's useful, and make sure to come and ask me questions if you have additional questions. Thank you.